Well, OBS is giving me the green light. I think YouTube is. Twitch is. Buff, I think we're live.
We are live.
We are live. In continuation of 2018 First Build Part 2. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. We're your hosts, Buff and Wally. Buff has busted out a classic car here called the Mighty Mike. Is this my build or your build?
This one was my build.
Forget. Mine didn't quite look like that, that's right. It was interesting. The smallest little fun Jeep that we could make at the time. And if you look, the suspension system is atrocious. I think yours turned out better than mine, though, is the sad part, so. Portal to you, hello. EJ Carries out on Twitch, hello, man. Nice of you to join us. Interesting. Goes, well, what do we have here? Interesting, you know exactly what we have here, man. We have Scrap Mechanic and Portal to you. Do you remember me? Portal to you. The name faintly rings a bell, but I'm sorry I cannot place the instance from which I should know it. Easy Rider says hello as well. The Buff.
Greetings. Yes.
I did some work on our project here. Can we actually kill this thing?
Yep.
The engine sounds great, but it's gonna drive me insane, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so I'm sorry if my voice cracks or I have to mute my mic or cough at all today. I am not feeling well. You get that out there first and foremost. Is the challenge the tower crane challenge I gave you? I am the Italian guy, is what Portal says. No, today is not. Today is not the tower crane. I am sorry. We will have to do that probably in the future. But today we are going to be finishing the racer. And Buff,
Wally.
here's the work that I did to the racer after you got off the stream the other night. Suddenly concerned about your well-being. Haven't moved yet. You okay?
I was doing a thing.
I know you.
Oh. Okay. The quad pod. All right.
Try to keep the language in check there, Portal, but, you know, we appreciate the enthusiasm.
What in the living
he says,
shit
I am
is
the
that
Italian
looking box?
He goes, I'm from Italy. It's 3 a.m. here. I have been waiting all night for you. So, that box on the very back happens to be a flight stabilizer. It's not its final point. Obviously, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. No, it's not. You don't got to get so defensive about it, but yeah, what do you think? The landing gear. And I tried to incorporate some fancy but not so fancy aspects into the cockpit.
Wally, you did exactly what I wanted to do to the cockpit.
I know. I remember you talking about dropping it, but notice the glass also goes up. So
Yes.
I made it a little fancier.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I wanted to do exactly this.
Oh, no, you said you just...
Why is that stud there?
Oh, because that stud is part of the signal light system. I plan on having signal lights put up there, and it was just something that never got deleted. So, it looks like it's got a buck tooth. It's alright, Portal. We don't mind the enthusiasm, but just so I don't gotta approve all your comments every time, right? And Easy Rider says, no problem, I can't wait. And that's in reference to the crane idea. So I, at one point in time, was going to have the front steering come out of this joint right here, Buff. Which is why it's different and on bearings. But as the project went on, it just became easier to fold the front wheels into the same area on the wings. Conceal them, so... Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, I didn't think that this is the way that you wanted to go with the cockpit. Because you had just wanted to drop just the chair. I didn't realize you also wanted the glass to go up. So, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. So, we got to finish designing the front end of the cockpit. We need to finish flushing out the main body of the craft, obviously. I need to finish implementing the correct axis of controls. Interesting says that water tower is quite stylish. Oh, you noticed that? Way back there in the distance in the upper left-hand corner. You noticed that, huh?
Way back there in the distance in the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't know where it came from. I just wrote it in the map and poof, there it was. So, anyways, for those of you who don't know, in the end of, what was it, Tuesday's stream, Interesting decided to bless us with a pretty cool thing that he had made us, was that crest. Is actually quite large. But anyways, Buff, yes, hop in, take a look. Number 1 is obviously trim down on the thrusters. 2 is trim up. 3 actually activate the thrusters. 4 is the cockpit. I like it.
Nice.
And then 5 is the landing gear. I was quite proud of the landing. So go ahead and extend the landing gear. And let me see if I can just up on a lift. Somewhat balanced.
Needs to come a little closer to me.
Oh, works well enough. Go ahead and close this so I can show people. And that tucks in, and then that tucks in. And boom! It seals.
I told you. I need to move.
That's alright. Doesn't matter.
You had it too far one direction.
Well, it don't matter. Just wanted to show it off, and it worked perfect for it. So, and then number 6 obviously tilts the thruster back. So we got to come up with better controls, but you'll notice also in the wings, I stored the front and back steering for the.
Oh yeah, you did. You managed to cut away quite a bit.
Yeah, so I hollowed out the wings. I had to extend them out a little bit, try to make them stylish and flush out the body to this thing. But yeah, right there on the very insides of the wings, I managed to insert the suspension steer. So I've got these motors here in the back of the cockpit. I'm not sure if that's there or not. Don't know. But yeah, okay. So this is the work that we have to work with from now.
Wally, I plan on doing a lot aesthetically.
That's what we got to do.
By the way.
Yep, this is what we got to do now. So I think, though, from the little bit of flight time that I got with this thing. Oh, by the way, go ahead and activate the thrusters, and you'll see with the controller, the flight stable. 3 activates the thruster pack, and then 1 is trimmed down, 2 is trimmed up. And then it should be standard. But you'll notice I put it on the wrong axis for control, so it turns right to left. It actually affects yaw instead of roll and pitch. It does yaw and pitch right now. But the stabilizer in the back actually, it still allows us to turn, but it slows everything down quite significantly. It makes it handle a lot more like the Albatross does. But the Albatross is so large that it doesn't need the stabilizers.
Are these wheels powered? Wally?
No, you're just rolling around the center axis because you're tipping it front and back right now.
Oh, okay.
No power. But you actually can scoot across the ground with it fairly well. If you just trim all the way out on the thrusters, rotate the pilot, or rotate the thrust pack, and go from there.
Ollie,
Michael O says hello. Hello, Mike.
Unbalanced. You notice I am actually not touching the ground underneath the cockpit.
Yeah, just barely. Now you're about to touch. Well, yeah, of course you're balanced, though. That's another aspect of the flight stabilizer, is it slows down balancing quite significantly. All right, anyways, Buff, let's get to work. We got a lot we got to do. Obviously, we got to find room for... I want to put on 2 flight stabilizers just to keep the thing balanced. Would you not take it off the edge of the world? Not quite ready yet. Ugh. Oh, we've lost him, folks. Come on, Buff. Do this. We also need to find...
Okay, well, I grab it.
Yep. We also need to find room for about 4 more thrusters. 4 more downward thrusters. So positioned roughly at the front and the back aspects. So let's get to work here. I also sunk the driver's seat one down. So it sits one lower than it did. I'm going to cut control that was there on the front. Because it was wholly unnecessary. I'm gonna pick it up again. Okay. The only thing that's out of alignment when it's like this, the cockpit opens and the wheels deploy. That's it. So as long as we avoid anything inside the wheelbase, we can keep this thing hoisted just fine, man. So you can hoist it if you want to. You know, I did fiddle with the world editor a little bit, and I was going to start the stream off there, but decided against it as it was kind of weird. Buff's, you know, obviously, mine is the host computer, and so Buff's computer would then have all the lag as it tries to come in and things of that nature.
I'm allergic to bullshit.
What, that your computer would lag?
No, I just sneezed.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
as I was saying, your computer would lag, and you say I'm allergic to bullshit. Huh. I also quit jumping, jackwagon.
Thank you.
I also need up, so I need to get underneath the nose of this thing. So please hoist. Thank you. So, yeah. Can I join? I have Buff and Wally added as friends. Sorry, buddy. We don't do joins during streams. Sometimes after streams, though, if you want to stick around and come in and hang out with us, we do that. Especially if you're in on Discord. I hung out here the last time with a couple of guys there for a while. So I'm going to cut the balancer free for right now because I want to save that. Don't feel like building one myself. You gotta account for 2 of them things somewhere. Also, Buff, I was thinking we should probably lower the overall height of the thrust pack down to be even with the main body of the wings, at least.
Okay, I think we did discuss that.
Yeah, we did. So I need to trim off main thruster body. Re-weld it, because right now it's welded to the red marks. So I need to trim that off and And also I got to thinking, if we can make a couple subtle changes in size
Wally,
or in shape, what?
Let me do my thing. You do your engineering thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. My thing would be part of what you have going on here. You see these?
I know.
These vertical posts here in the thruster chamber itself.
Yeah.
What if we incorporated the steering, the suspension steering, into those? It should still maintain control on the proper axis.
Are you going to cut your thruster and do things? I kind of need to stand on top of that and work down.
I do need to cut the thruster packs and do stuff. But what do you think of that idea, though?
It could work.
Okay.
We're just not going to do it while I'm doing what I need to do right here with the thing and stand on top and whatnot and stuff.
Well, we gotta discuss it because it might play a critical role into the shape of things. What I'm getting at here. I need to there. Those are my connection points, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright. Chop that side.
Where at?
Red block. Yeah, okay. What do we got going on here? Oh, that's where your hoist was connected to. In other words, the body is over here now.
Yep.
The bearing's anchored. Okay. I am also going to replace the anchor point blocks with the proper hazard blocks. The hazard ones signal don't chop there. Red hazard blocks signal bearing connection.
Not touchy. Not touchy.
All right. We'll do that from now on. Red hazard blocks signal connection points. Okay?
Wally, somewhere in the house, I lost a piece of pizza. I don't know where.
But I can't help you. I swear to God, I'm not qualified to give you the type of help you need. Alright, so that is one lowered. It shouldn't make major changes. Actually, the thing should probably, in all realism, fly a little better. Buff's kind of AFK today.
Nope, I'm mowing on a piece of pizza while I'm watching you do this, thinking that I'm going to have to move that rear vent down one block.
Yep. Totally going to have to move the rear vent down one block to where you originally had it.
Uh-huh.
Could be a lot worse, Dan. All right. All right, Buff. We also need to allocate for 2 additional engines.
Good lord. You're requiring a lot.
Hey, someone has just joined the game. I see you over there. Not cool. Don't make me bring the server down.
Okay. How much of this can I get rid of? I think I know who.
Buff, are you on Steam? You online?
Not anymore. I was. Accidentally. I must have not clicked it off today. Ah, shit. I fell. Wally, can you hit R to lower? Oh, wait, never mind. I gotta lift.
Here you go, you good?
You can go back up. Thank you.
Alright, well, clearly you are in the stream. If you don't do this, I'm going to have to close down the server and force you out. Stated. Okay during okay during non-stream time.
How much space do we actually need?
Thank you.
Okay. Wally, are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, did my Discord go down?
His Discord
It probably did.
Man. No, we were making a super racer aircraft, man. That was always the goal. Was the super racer. It wasn't going to be jet powered if it was a car. Buff, you back?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't say anything. So what's up? What was your question?
I don't actually remember.
Careful about cutting that.
I know.
Okay. Well, we can't cut this other side until you reconnect that side.
Wally.
I know. Just saying, you've done other stuff like that before.
Do your engineering shit.
I'm waiting on you. All my engineering
what?
shit is critical on you at this point, man. Don't be snippy.
You can delete those now. Uh-oh. Did I snip a block? I don't know. Did I snip a block? No.
You did snip something. But I don't know where from.
Me neither.
That's alarming.
Only for you.
Only for me. Until the whole thing's out of balance. Suppose it's still my problem, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Snip.
Wally,
Alright, I'm looking.
I will pick this up and put it on my own hoist.
And then I'll just take it right back if you want to be like that.
Lower the hoist.
You can ask. Don't be snippy.
Raise the hoist. I need 3 blocks up, please.
What design element are you putting in the corner?
Air intake.
Okay. Question.
I'm generating more space for you to put things.
I was about to ask, can we incorporate one of these in there?
Maybe when I'm done with it. What dimensions of that?
4 by
4. 2 by 2 by 4.
Yeah, 2 by 2 by 4.
Alright.
And they got to be vertical like that too.
Then no. Wait, maybe. Look.
I don't know. I haven't tried them horizontal.
Oh, hell yeah, they could be.
I haven't tried them horizontal. I mean, we could try it, but... Oh, Buff! Totally just remembered this. There's a piece in here that makes a great air intake. Look at this. Look at this. I'm just going to slap it on the side here. Pow!
Yeah, if it wasn't so stupidly huge.
Only medium weight, though. Yeah, that's the problem. I think it's an odd base, isn't it? No, it's an even, isn't it? Structure. Bad, it's got to be so big.
Oh, damn it. It's on the floor. There we go. Boom. Wally.
Yes.
Is this block right here going to be in the way? This last one right here above your head?
Possible. Let's get this thing off a lift real quick. Hang on. Need to... Right, nothing's hooked up right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, where the hell did I set that piece of pizza? Oh, it's in my belly.
That was rather random. Okay. Want to set the rockets to 1 thrust for me?
Oh, Koi. Oh, damn it.
And then...
What are you doing? Wally?
Hang on. Nothing bad.
Did I lose you again?
Did you?
This is getting ridiculous.
This is getting ridiculous.
Wally, I'm gonna call you in Discord.
Alright. Beagle and Ben. I'm new and I subbed. Be a mod that's not a mod. Tell me I'm right. Hey man, if he wants to be a fake mod and promote it, then he can do that. All
Wally,
he wants to.
Do you hear me? Wally.
Oop. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's coming through. Do I ever look at chat? Yes, I look at chat. It's just I'm monitoring 2 chats, a gameplay, and a Discord. So forgive me if I'm a little slow on the uptake. So.
You know, if we were a bigger channel, we probably wouldn't even acknowledge you, so take it for what it is.
There is that fact. Hopefully it doesn't come to that point, though. Well, I do hope, like, it comes to that point, but not for the sake of us not acknowledging. All right. Buff.
Wally, we're going to have to hire a guy.
Quick reset.
We're going to have to hire a guy to sit over our shoulders with his own microphone just to say people's names as they're typing. Not read their comment, just their names. What's up, Dragon Gaming? What's up, Interesting? What's up, Buff? What's up, Wally?
Right. All right, Buff, here we go. Function test. Just not connected to anything. Seriously? Did I not? I connected that switch. Oh, well.
I actually thought you did, too. Damn it.
Can't wait to actually get this thing racing. It appears as though... No.
Yes or no?
We should be just in the clear there.
Okay, sweet.
I don't see any impact.
Yeah, I don't either.
And
it's not super high speed, so we're not going to have to worry about stretching, right?
Yeah, it's not a super high speed one. Trying to rotate here. Whoa.
Ah.
Rotated that the wrong direction. How's
By the way,
that
my blocks.
rotated the wrong direction?
The direction you have the bearings rotating, just simply invert.
World? No, because that one there rotating correctly. Want a positive rotation. Want a positive. Why is it not? What?
Something in the
Am I
way.
looking at it the wrong mirror? Something's wigging out. Hold on, we're reposting this real quick. Please look at the side connecting. Correct, and that
All right,
looks wrong from this side.
Where's your controller for this guy?
Right here, number 6.
Oops. No, that's not.
Number 6, right there.
Okay.
How's it not
do I have
doing anything?
bearing, I have bearing 2. Ah, damn it.
Alright. I'm gonna unhook that. So bearing 1.
Green.
Correct. Bearing 1 has the correct turn and pitch. If I hook up bearing 2,
Nope.
No. Want that back the way that it was. Give that a positive 90 pitch.
Nope. Nope. We're right. There we go. We had one bearing inverted, so they were counteracting each other, providing no movement.
Which one were we inverting?
I don't know what one it was originally, but that was the issue.
Whatever. Okay, and oh yeah, we definitely got clearance there.
Okay, hold on. Put it back as it was. I need to be able to see. That was kind of the whole point. Jump, bounce, jump. Ah! Nope, that's not jumping. There we go. Okay, so my original design was okay then.
Sure not to disconnect that right now. Reconnecting the tail vent.
Okay.
Tail vent's reconnected. We're good.
Okay, Wally, cycle it.
You changed anything, did you?
Nope. Do that again. Again. Spin. Okay. Alright. That's why I did that.
Is that as far as we can get it, or do we have one more block of space?
Oh, we don't have one more block of space we could use.
But I bet you're right. Oh yeah, the next block would impact the rotation.
Uh-huh.
Would a sideways block impact rotation, though? Do they still
Yes.
jam? Do they consider that? Like those half
Yeah.
blocks, would they meet up flush together? Or would they bump against each other?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, over on the opposite side, I'll rotate this back, go across, and then put another side block up.
What about it?
You see, hang on here. Watch this. Your diagonal that you've got over here. Add one more diagonal. Will it impact block the rotation? Or yes. That's what we need to
listen
find.
to me?
Huh?
Why do you not listen to me?
That's what I was asking, and you said, ooh, maybe.
No, I said...
Yes, I said, would the two halves of the side blocks, would the two half block sides mesh up together smoothly, or would they impact each other?
I didn't say maybe.
You went, maybe. What's going on in here? Oh, it's sitting back a little. Got it.
Thank you.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay. Good.
Now we need the mirror.
What do you plan on putting up here?
You'll see. That's just a
Framework for an aesthetic take?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so are we trimming the body line down to match this diagonal, or is it matching the square?
Hold on, let me count.
Thing's kind of wigging out, isn't it? Kind of bouncing.
How many tall is that? From the solid box on that side, how many up?
One.
One or
one.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
We'll make it.
Too high.
We'll make it. No, we're gonna make it one more.
Oh, okay.
And then what is it? 3 down?
Yeah. Also, like I said, bear in mind, currently this is loose. I can
What is?
see the side panel right here by the window. If you like the design of it, I can mirror it onto this side. I just hadn't done that yet. Because originally this was supposed to deploy out, and then the landing gear was going to deploy from there, rather than back in the wings. That's what I said earlier on.
Oh, right.
But it just didn't work.
I heard you say that.
Yeah.
I just didn't know where you were saying that.
Too space constrictive. It never worked. So
Yeah.
I went back in and I just carved out the wings. So, you want me to just make the cockpit symmetrical each side and firm weld these? Like, do you like this side design, or do you like the old side design? Here, take a look. Focus, Buff. Focus.
I like your design. It'll flow a lot better.
Yeah.
Even have it pivot too. I got something we could do for that.
You want it to pivot?
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, that's just
No, don't have it pivot. It fixed.
It's just kind of, I think it fixed, yeah, because otherwise the pivot will open up the cockpit too much. But we already got it dropping down for. All right, stand by. I'm just gonna fix that problem right now.
Standing by to stand by, Houston.
Totally didn't look to see where that was bolted to. Right. Ah! No! No! Close it from out.
That was hilarious.
I think.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that was funny.
What is that? 1, 2.
Beagle and Ben, thanks for the subscribe.
Yeah, he was joking around earlier. He's like, I'm going to be a temporary mod.
I was wondering who you were talking to. Taking that time right behind my back.
Far east. Alright, I need another wooden block, but I need...
Where? Boom.
Boom. Firm welded in place. And... perfect. Looks good, functions good, looks clean. And that leaves us with switch and component control inside cockpit. I can allocate the space inside the cockpit here for 2 more motors. It has that in these side panels. I can include in the steer motors in here if you'd like me to. I had to sink the I sunk the trim motors into the back wall. Buff, you got me?
I'm listening. I'm following.
Okay. So I can basically plop those in there if you...
What else could we throw in that? What is that, a 2x3?
3x3.
It's
Even all closed.
3x3.
Even all closed up. It's a solid 3x3. Fairly sure. Take a look here. Yeah, it's a 3x3 with like a 2 deep space. So, The 3x3 blank space. See that? So we've got a lot of room that we can put in there. Meanwhile, anyways, biggest thing that I don't want to have to do yet, cut these 2 controllers.
Okay.
Because these controllers, well, you know what? It's going to look horrible for now, but I will relocate those controllers out of the note. There we go. There we go. Oh. Slap that there. Slap that there.
Why? Oh. Duh. God.
45s, 45. Sorry, the cockpit died. Okay.
That's fantastic.
It's kind of funny looking, isn't it? To know that it has that much clearance, though, is kind of nice. So, I mean, we could... This thing has a lot of clearance.
Can it still swing down freely?
Have to give me a moment to doing the cockpit control. Okay, cockpit controls are rewired. Right. Oh, right. Need the bearings to push pressure in the proper way.
What's restricting now? Oh, that's just the angle of movement. Okay.
There we go. So, you want me to bring it back down to a full 90?
No. I just needed you to rotate it so I could know what my restrictions were.
Oh, got that backwards, huh? I think I had that all wired up.
Oh, what? Did the top open? Did they open in opposite order?
Oh, I can fix it. Go. That behaves accordingly. Before you go too much further on that side, let me rebuild the right side, because remember, the cheek on the left side currently is wrong. I got a switch that hit the ground somewhere. Where it went? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay.
I'll be right back, Wally. I gotta take care of
Well, I'm not sure that made a lot of sense, but oh, we're doing all right. Things are shuffling along. trim off these sections. And replicate. There we go. There we go. That's what we needed. All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, sorry. What the hell is that noise?
Yeah, YouTube natively has a much higher delay than Twitch does. Probably true. Much less delay if...
Oh. So my feet
There we go.
itch so damn bad, I had to dump isopropyl alcohol on it.
Your what?
The burn. Don't worry about it.
Just said something, so...
Yeah, my feet itched so bad.
So yeah, that's what I was saying, because now that I've replicated over here, block there kind of glides a little bad, though.
What block?
It's one angle block doesn't
There we go.
fit.
I just needed a marker.
So yeah, there we go. Got the cheeks inside the cockpit. They match now. So.
Okay.
What is... Curious to see how you're gonna make it work. I like where it's going.
Yeah, definitely that. So you have it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah, you have it one too long on what I was used to.
I am going to be making... Really good. Okay, cool. So, off the back sides of the rotation joint, volume. Drive flexor.
Okay. I do right there. Right of it?
Figure out.
Yeah. Wally.
Huh.
I need to mess with your system because your system is not mirror imaged.
What do you mean?
Up here.
Talking.
Up here. Here, jump on my lift. Okay. You see,
I felt. Didn't get past you.
You don't need to get past. You just need to...
I can't look past you.
Wally, you're looking by the cockpit. If you just let me talk. Okay, this angle piece that the cockpit is welded to.
Huh?
Okay, now go look at the other side.
Still there.
Do you need to come back over here and look at this one?
Still there.
Wally, one of these blocks is not like the other.
Okay. The angle block that it's welded to, correct?
Yep. I'll just do that. Need to rotate.
Buff, you can't just reattach that. And look,
I
right
know.
here. See this red one? That wedge
Wally.
piece where it's welded?
Yeah.
They were identical.
What the fuck block was I staring at then? Jesus.
The one you just removed, the wedge block?
Oh, no, not that block. What the hell block? Urgh. Okay. I need to...
You can remove that, honestly, if you...
Well, yeah, they need to be, well, they're, yeah, that's not going to be their final form. Need... uh-oh. Here we go. Okay, yeah, can we make these, like, just regular wooden square? What are you...
What's going on about now?
Program opened.
Yeah, go ahead, chop
that
it.
wedge? What? Okay.
So, the bearing is ultimately unnecessary because of, it's still double hinged in the middle. I just want to anchor it into the main body as well.
Yeah,
because
that makes sense.
only that center strip is connected to engines. So that center strip is only anchored into the motors.
Okay.
So
how far do I have this back? Okay, perfect.
Buff, I need to rotate the cockpit real quick, or rotate the thruster pod.
Okay. Wally, what does this switch over here do?
That, I believe, look, hooked up to the landing gear. Shoppable. Because, I mean, that switch can be relocated.
Okay, so it's not going to mess anything up, really?
No, I mean, the controllers are buried. Look, for that very reason, I buried the controllers under here in the wings.
Smart thinking.
So they're actually buried in the wing compartments. So I would never have to replace those. But I do need to chop out
Just
some...
so you know.
Huh?
I chopped it, just so you know.
Okay. Need to relocate some space. Top side here.
Oh boy. Not what I wanted.
Okay. Well, I just lost flight stabilization.
Why?
I cut something I shouldn't have.
That's never fun.
No, not. But I don't think I can fit a block here. Well, ultimately though, Buff, it was a block that I had not marked properly. So there's a reason why you and I have the color coding going on. Cody Codes, what's going on, man? Glad you could join us. We're just working on the racer today. Trying to finish it up. So, Buff, I need you to activate the thruster packs, please.
Which button?
Number 3 is activate the rotation. Does indeed jam. Okay. All I needed to know.
Way back there that.
I put a block there because I'm trying to allow for rotation.
What are you thinking?
I'm trying to add a suspension steer in here, but it's got to be like this. It's got to fit. It's got to be horizontal one. It's got to fit within them parameters. I'm trying to add a suspension steer here, but I can't rotate it. That's the kicker. Okay, so if I leave this. Buff, could you rotate the whole upper structure back, please? Or rotate the thruster pods back. Connor Parks, next challenge, make ejection seat out of cockpit. The cockpit already does that. Buff, would you close that again?
If I can figure out the cockpit button. Aha. What am I closing?
Okay. All right. All right. Rotate it down and leave it for a hot second. Rotate it back and down. Will that disrupt you too much, having this nook right here?
Not really.
Okay, good. Because it's going to be there. It's going to be there.
It better be on both sides.
It's going to be part of the flight suspension.
Oh, shit.
It is going to be on both sides. Sending me for a ride, are you, Skippy? Okay.
Oh, man, I was trying to save you.
No, I wanted to come down here. I walked off. Anyways, close up the cockpit. Button number 5. Button 5.
No, button 4.
Cockpit's 4? Cockpit shouldn't be 4.
Yeah. Landing gear.
Should have been readjusted to 5. Oh,
I cut the landing gear.
Now hop out of the seat.
Ejectocito.
Bing.
Did you not see me do that earlier?
I was showing someone.
Oh.
Thank you. You're a little off your rocker tonight, man. All right. That's going to work swell. Golly. Accordance with the paint scheme codes. Oh man, that couldn't get any more perfect. Couldn't get any more perfect.
Where's that?
Because it's gonna work. It's exactly how it has to work. This is gonna work perfect.
What?
Well, it's gonna provide rotational turning, and so when the thing is in hover mode, it'll provide yaw turning. When it's in flight mode, it will provide roll turning.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so being said, from where to where do I gotta cut this? Basically the caution. Alright. I need to rotate the carriage.
Go ahead.
Something jammed up right then. Is jammed up right then. What's going on here? Okay, because that whole wedge is in place. Cool. Alright, stand tight. I gotta rotate the carriage. Why it pitches oh so. Oh, I do too. Because it has a suspension in it. Right. That should work just fine. Ground Medic asks, what colors will it be? You know, that's a good question. I was thinking about that earlier, Buff. What color should we paint this thing?
I don't know. Well, it's gonna be...
It's a racer, so I mean, it's gotta be racy.
If it's a racer, it has to be vibrant. If it's like a fighter jet, then it has to be kind of stealth.
Well, we built these things as racers, right?
That was your intended idea, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Will you rotate the carriage on me since I don't think that button's hooked up? Oh, there it is. Hang tight. Oof. That might be a problem.
What?
Rotating it with the carriage.
Why?
I mean, look at what it does. Suspension one. Look it out. The nose is hard now. Right, we don't have enough thrust to justifiably achieve flight, so...
Not yet. That's what I'm building. You know, too bad there isn't a symmetry mode on this.
Right? That'd be nice.
Like, I pick the center, and then I build on one side, and it does it on the other side.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice. Because now I gotta try to mirror this bitch.
Hang
thus far.
tight. Oh boy. Trying to get a test and measure real quick. Okay, I'm not sure what direction suspension are pushing. Part of my problem. Will you please hop in the driver's seat? Steer. I don't know, steer left.
Already there.
Are you still steering left?
Yep.
Steer right? Let off? Right?
Oh, alright.
Steer left? That's right.
Yeah.
Your left. Okay, hover's gonna be inverted from everything else. It's gonna be tricky, but that's the only way it'll work. I'm gonna throw in a couple engines. Cockpit real quick. Bear with me.
Okay.
They are not in their finished place, but two of them are going to balance.
Okay.
I need to rebuild. So forgot to spray paint. Interesting says he votes with light blue for the color of the sky since it'll be ammo-it. So we could do a mixture of like, dude, we could totally go Shelby colors. Light blue and white.
Oh, yeah.
It would be camouflage then, and it's look good. All right, I'm gonna. Would you rotate the carriage for me?
You keep breaking up. What?
Rotate the carriage for me. Perfect. Perfect. Ground Medic says, I thought it was Saturday because everything was closed because... Perfect. Okay, Buff. Got enough of a moment for me to attempt a flight control check, please? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, we gotta do something real quick. Bear with me. I know it's ugly. That's gonna help a lot.
Oh, What was it?
It's a flight stabilizer.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Doesn't want to rotate, but alright, here we go, here we go. We get some altitude. Check the next part. Took off pretty good, all things considered. Got a problem. I think the flight stabilizer is preventing my suspension steering from working. I might have to use a heavier suspension steer block.
Like the metal one?
Yeah. I use the caution blocks. Are the caution blocks,
That's still lightweight though, isn't it?
I think so.
Really?
I think the caution blocks are lightweight, right? How have we... Oh, there we go.
Look, if I can... Where the hell are the caution blocks?
Man, thing does not want to...
Yeah, lightweight.
Turn for nothing. Okay, hang on. I'm going to switch those to a heavier weight. See if it works.
Okay.
Boy, they don't want to turn for jack right. I inadvertently have these things contradicting each other.
Wouldn't be the first time that you've done that.
Does not want to turn for jack. All right, here we go. Okay, Buff. Remember here the other day when I made sensor-based controlling for forward and backwards?
Yeah.
Might have to implement that here.
Okay.
Because, well, we've got the two motors to do it, but I might need it to be logic gated. Honestly.
Oh, really?
It might have to be sensor-driven logic gate for side-to-side steering. So for when we're in downward thrust, we get side-to-side steering. And when we're in forward thrust, we get roll steering. So I could logic gate out the pitch and the yaw steering.
Okay, that'd be cool. Sorry, I was perusing the workshop while you were away.
Yeah, it's alright. I figured you would. Well, here, get back to doing this.
Where? Okay.
Go ahead and make your stuff symmetrical. I need to... I might have to go grab that. You might have to do a quick server hop if that's okay. Well, no, because, Can I remember how I built it? That'll be the big thing.
Oh, so, good lord.
Let's see if I can remember this. You keep working. I'm gonna remember if I... Let's see if I remember how to build this. The only problem is it's gonna be just more space we gotta allocate. That's it. Oh, I'm making this way harder than it needs to be.
Are you? Why are you doing that, Wally? Why you do that?
Because I'm dumb like that. Interesting says, the first time I watched you guys stream, I was debating whether or not I should get Scrap Mechanic. Now I have more than twice the playtime of Wally. So this is going to be way easier than I was making this.
Well, Wally and Buff play together when we play Scrap. Occasionally Wally will play, you know, outside of, you know, when my narcolepsy and whatnot, you know, comes at me. But so who said that, by the way, Wally?
That was interesting.
Interesting. Wally and Buff combined, what is our playtime?
That doesn't add up.
What do you mean?
All right, so I don't need those engines because this is all going to be controller based.
What am I missing? It's gonna be
Got
three.
thick walls.
1, 3. Where at?
Inside panel.
Well, no, I'm not
I
worried.
just knocked.
I'm not worried. Okay, well, I'm not worried about the inside at the moment.
So
Here you go, top side.
Buff, where should I bury a steering control system?
You can do it in
I don't
one of
exactly
these
want to put
things.
it under the chin.
You can throw it inside one of these intake thingies if you want.
I want to keep the craft balanced though. You know?
Okay. Okay.
Basically,
so
need 4 square blocks of
needs to be
space.
centered.
I need 4 square blocks in a T pattern. Actually, so technically I need 6. I think I'm just going to put it under the chin.
Okay.
Hey, will you hop in the pilot seat, please?
Right.
Um. Try that again. Okay. All right. That won't. And that won't. That's okay. Buff has about 156 hours. Wally has got 269, and I have 675.
Oh my lord.
Ground medic. I would get it, but my laptop is not far. Dude, it's fun. And oddly enough, it's not a very labor-intensive game. Like, think, oh crap, man.
I don't know, Wally. Some of the stuff that we build.
Well, some of the stuff that we... That breaks, like, all laws of... Okay. Right and left steer for me again real quick, Buff. See if this works.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Take bases. You know, I totally replaced the wrong blocks. Tempting. But this will get rid of our sway action currently. Look at it. I was already so engrossed in this that crafter. Now, Buff, bear in mind, we do need room for stabilizers and potential downward thrusting engines.
You can place the downward thrusting engines in here.
Will they still fit?
If not, I can use something different than what I have.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually testing that now.
Says a CPU is not powerful enough. Actually, he said CUP. He spelled it. My cup is not powerful enough. Okay. Alright. So.
Nope.
Bad that the glass doesn't seal one further. Very front. Stuff there. Oh, the switches activate. Okay, cool. Will work good. Oh, I see. So you're putting... things almost make like kind of a cool drive, don't they? So
there are 6 thrusters right there, by the way.
There's 6? My God, that's not good.
Look, too deep.
I know, that's crazy. So we've got 6 thrusters worth of space. I only need 1 in the very front. And so I need 1 in the front on each side and 1 in the rear on each side. What it'll ultimately want.
Okay.
But I like that it's got 6 thrusters worth of space. Okay.
Yeah, right. Wally.
Yes.
Will you do me the honors of
killing this thing? Yeah, it doesn't have to fly. It doesn't have to fly anytime right now. Whoops.
Lower the majigger.
Lower what majigger?
The thing that needs lowered.
I already did.
Oh, hell yeah.
The exhaust vent, it's already lowered by 1.
Hell yeah.
That earlier. See? Look it.
Sweet. Thanks. I didn't know if you got there yet.
Yep. So I just got to do my side-to-side steering now. Which I ideally would want to put in the... I've got this here in the...
Wally, the thruster in the back, what ways that need to be facing? Down, I assume?
Back thrusters, yes, they face down. So... if we can, I'd like to tilt them as well, but I have to do... We're already gonna... Well... No. Tilt them. Unless you think that tilting them into a... Unless you think tilting them into a point would work. By the way, this was interesting, did this for us. Back wing sections were all replaced with metal to help with balance. Needed that much weight.
Yeah,
that needed that much weight in order to balance it out.
Wally, that's why I did it this way.
So, clearly it's going to need back weight now. Very heavy thing. Although those air intakes look sweet. Still need to add the folding gates as well. Earth to buff.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm tracking.
Are you sure? I think your tracking's a little bit off.
Did you get
the
my,
VCR days have been bad
message?
to you, man. VCR days have been bad to you. So.
Shit! No, I didn't want to fall all the way down. Why am I way back here? Didn't move anything. Did we move the thing? What are you? Can I cut you? Yeah, but I don't want to yet.
We could.
Wally.
Yes.
What way does this thruster need to rotate, and how far?
See, I was debating about rotation, but
What for?
you know how when we pyramid the thrust, things generally balance a little better. But I don't think we'll need that with the flight stabilizer.
Okay.
Should be good to go. So we just need the downward thrust. I think these things are as big as yeah, hey, look at that. Those are just as big as
Yep.
Cool. Oh, it'd be really nice. I might do, for the sake of doing it. I might hinge this top plate right here over top the engine base so I can access things underneath of it.
Huh?
Matter of fact, I'm going.
Okay. Okay.
Getting a little late, man. We might have to wrap this up. At this for a while. Oh, and a little extra space. Hey, I need to lift the craft itself.
Do it.
Okay.
Don't take it off the lift.
Okay.
Wally.
Yes.
Find the center and paint it for me.
Center of what?
Top to bottom.
The dead center of the craft?
Uh-huh.
Bro, I might... That.
Is it that one?
Well, that center, like the dead center of the craft itself, or?
With these folded up. So how many blocks down is this exhaust grate?
Those folded up. You see the hole that I cut here?
Yeah.
That's going to be the overall center from top of cab, I think. Nope. It's an even from top of cab right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me guess. These two?
No. Those two. Got two above right now. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 to the bottom of the exhaust grate. So it's those two. Technically from top of cab to the very middle. But I wouldn't worry.
No, I need those painted.
Okay.
Now with you can take it off the lift with the thruster pack rotated. What would be the center?
With it rotated down the way it is?
No, with it rotated back.
Oh, the center of the thruster pack rotation?
Uh-huh.
Center of thruster pack rotation. One down.
No, same thing. Top of cab to bottom of thruster pack with while it's rotated, painted a different color. Does it stay the same? Oh no, it lowers it.
No, it lowers it quite significantly. Lowers it about the same as it was, though. So, when you said bottom of exhaust vent, I painted that in association with this. I thought you meant this being the bottom.
That's intake. Exhaust vent.
You meant all the way down here. So those two marks are incorrect.
Okay. Unless I meant exhaust vent.
Passing out. We might have got to call it early.
Yeah. I know.
It is hard to see. You know, it's going to be identical.
Is it really?
Huh?
Hell yeah.
Is there 3 blocks of rotation? 2 blocks of rotation. Perfect. So 3 off the middle flat and 2 off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. That's the dead center of the craft.
All right,
that line makes the dead center of the craft with the exhaust vent in place. Now, the actual center of thrust, that.
I don't want the center of thrust, I just need center of craft. Okay, so this right here is...
Yeah, actually, go frickin' figure. Those strips there are center of craft.
Alright, sweet.
As it sits right now, so long as we don't make it any taller or lower. I kind of like that, though, being center of craft.
Can we hoist it, or... do you need it on the floor?
Give me 1 second, because we are going to want to hoist it. Weld these different. Because I made the mistake welding it so that when it's hoisted, I will. When it's hoisted, though, it was closed. And I've taken a liking to welding things so that when it's hoisted, they're open.
All the way down for 1 second.
Gotta grab that out of the way.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you.
That's all I needed.
Go back up.
Right there. We're good.
Mine literally took a fraction of a second.
And so did mine. I just had to grab a So I just wanted it hoisted so that things are...
I'm not trying to paint a lot. It's just my brain's not working because
Dude, you paint all you need to do. Remember in Minecraft how I used to build architectural torches?
Oh yeah. Architectural torches and then odd spaced blocks.
There. I added a nub to this side. Please verify to make sure that that's okay with you.
Wait, what? Where?
Out here, off this side. I added a nub right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll probably actually end up extending it. Not out, but length of the craft wise.
That nub?
Or does it need... What is that
dude,
nub?
All I needed, that is, that's a channel for suspension. That's a suspension channel. Nothing else. Totally not needed.
Okay, so I can say delete that.
Well, yes, you could. Just looks ugly. Oh, I see. You're gonna extend that ridge.
Yeah.
I just need...
Don't worry, let me
see,
build the architecture.
I need that hole covered.
Yep, that's fine.
I was gonna say you could mount a light on the end of that little nub. Forward-facing lights.
Oh, we could.
Just leave it as a nub and slap a light on there.
Uh-huh.
Because think about it. All that we're adding now is weight.
Uh-huh. But looks. Shit.
Now, the weight shouldn't be too much of an issue anyway, as long as four rotating thrusters can still lift this thing off the ground with relative ease. So, if the world's...
Well, I'll play with it later.
I just need that in there.
What is going on there? Does that rotate now?
Yes, that's what I said. I'm adding engine hatches so I can get into the engine bays to fiddle with everything that I'm adding in there.
Okay. So essentially there's only going to be 2 thrusters in each side.
There's only going to be 1 in each side.
Okay.
1 in the front, 1 in the back. But I am going to put the stabilizers up front here with it. Trust me, it'll look decent.
4,
all done.
5, 6. Two. Okay. Sweet.
As long as your architecture is done up front here, it'll work just fine.
What almost?
Hey, got a question.
You got an answer.
You want that nub in the center line of the wing, or do you want it down lower?
No, that nub is fine right where it's at.
Okay. I was just asking.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you place it.
I could stand to move it, not.
No,
actually,
it's
no.
Actually,
well,
it's actually dead center of that intake, so yeah, that actually works.
Okay, I was gonna say I could move it 1 lower. That
this is gonna be a very odd looking craft when we are done.
Yeah, it is. Could it go 1 lower?
It could if you need it to.
Kind of do.
Okay.
Because that'll give me access to everything that I need to do when the craft is technically bay mode.
There you go. Already adjusted.
Cool. And I've got the inside adjusted accordingly.
Sweet.
I'm also going to make grates for the front vents.
Sweet. Oh, shit. And then we're going to have to mirror this. Okay.
What?
Oh, what I got concocted right here.
Totally.
What?
Oh, thrusters can't attach to sides. Have to attach to tops. Yeah, look at that. Seals right up. Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna tweak that. That ain't gonna work.
Wally, can you hit the landing gear button?
Alright. No, because we never hooked up a landing gear button. So let me slamp a button out here. Patch. Alright, stand by.
Yep.
Well, you're giving it swept tails?
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that cross design, dude. That is sweet. Also give us a good place to balance weight.
Uh-huh. Also, it's what I'm hiding the thrusters in.
That's what I found. I realized that. So,
Nope, that's a regular block.
okay. So I had to do this. That thruster pack. In here, I can maintain the suspension, rollers, all of it.
Oh, we can hit that landing gear button again, by the way. Where'd you place it? Right there? Nope. I seen you place it around here somewhere. Was it?
It's on the very nose.
Aha. I love your reaction to what I got going on back here. It's very big and obvious.
Hey, what do you think? What do you
didn't
think about
actually
these
realize what I
lights?
was doing.
Light placement.
Okay! No, I like it.
I actually just realized it kind of closes up the vent doesn't quite seal. I'm gonna. Did you mean for the top and the bottom fins on the intake to not be even sidewall of the intake?
What? Oh, what?
See how these the orange top and the orange bottom are not even with the orange side on the intake?
Yeah, no, I did that on purpose.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Actually, I can seal those there. Bet this thing seals down. We might have to like make little deployable ladders and stuff to climb the sides of this thing. You realize that, right?
No shit, right?
Excuse me.
I'm gonna stand on yours.
Yep. All right. Would you lower yours? Let's make some steps here. There we go. Steps intact. So we need to make that hanger. Something bad. Hit that switch right there. Hit that switch. Oh, really?
What one? What block is it?
I'm not sure. Hit it again.
I think it's the one on top of the engine.
No,
Or
that
the thruster.
one
Actually,
has to be
once
there.
the
It's the light blocks. Hit it again. Yeah.
no.
The light blocks. Hit it now. Light block.
Oh.
What?
How many? I have not looked at the wiring of this thing yet.
It's not
Oh
bad.
my god. It's not bad, but the amount of bearings.
Well, that's just in the landing gear. Like, that's it. You realize this is like almost all the bearings it needs. It only needs like 2 more.
This is, well, yeah, I suppose this is almost as bare bones as it can get.
I mean, I can strip out a bearing on the landing gear gates because it has 2 bearings on the landing gear gates and things of that nature. I mean, that's always something we. I think it's got 2 bearings on the landing gates. Does it only have 1 bearing landing gear gate? Oh, you chopped the other bearing.
Where?
When you were building the sidewalls, dude, you chopped the other bearing on the landing gear gates that was up here.
Oh, no shit, did I?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Wonder why I double bearing the shit out of things now.
Well,
it still works.
It
still works.
It didn't have a don't.
Yeah, I didn't think that we'd have to instigate that, but then obviously in today's state of mind, we totally did. Okay. Oh, it's because the lights are sealed right on the top. Derp. No wonder it wasn't going to work. Okay, yeah, no, the light bars were never, ever going to work. Totally spaced why they wouldn't, so. Derp. Alright, that being said, I now need to hollow out and grill up the other cockpit side now. Also, bear in mind, we need to re-weld in the glass so it's not just anchored in by those motors.
Okay. I'll end up doing more with this, but this is about as good as my imagination is right now.
It's actually pretty good. If you could make them single wides, though, Like if you could
No, yeah.
trim
I
it
was
down into
brainstorming ideas.
Yeah, if you could trim this down real nice into a single wide, we can make it so that it steers right and left, along with the back elevator flaps.
Okay.
So that'll add bearings, but it's cool bearings.
Inside or outside one, Wally?
I like the inside being more
Okay.
closer to the thrust. And then bear in mind, I will probably make a access hatch into the thruster. Okay, so this side is good. This side needs some work now. Side needs work. Right there. Wow, okay, so your whole front bar fell off? Because I didn't weld it on. Okay.
Dumbass.
Totally forgot to place a block that you place. There we go. This thing is coming along. It's actually starting to look pretty good, too.
Yeah, I didn't think there'd be this much work left on it, though.
I didn't
But
either.
it is a
like, it
This
is a
is-
flight craft, though. Like, if it was a ground craft, we'd have been done
Okay,
halfway
so,
into the last
yeah,
stream.
I
But
was gonna say, Wally, we have completed like 0 to finish. We have completed multiple ground crafts. We have never fully skinned an operational flight craft.
this is true. The albatross is still in block form, isn't it?
It's still in
It's
block.
still in
form.
block. Albatross is still
Man,
in
there
block
was this-
form.
Wally, do you remember a game called Star Maid?
Oh yes, I remember it quite fondly.
I
Played the hell
spent
out of that.
Yeah, I played it even after you stopped playing, but I spent several hundred hours building one craft, and that was just the design. Several
right,
hundred
here we go.
hours building one craft.
Okay, gotta come up with a cool name for this too. But regardless of cool name or not, it needs lifting.
Go ahead. I don't feel like marrying that other side, and I want to tinker with those, what did you call these things? The cross flap things that I'm building.
Rudders?
Yeah, that I suppose that'd work.
That's kind of what they are.
Yeah.
The tail rudders? Buff, I'm concerned.
Actually, I took this rudder idea right here from a British aircraft in World War II called the Mosquito.
Actually,
Or
I
you
didn't
could
even-
do, say, like...
Didn't even need to lift it because it's single bolted this time.
or you could actually say... Wally, what was that bomber that we had that had more or less an H pattern tail fin system?
Oh, we had several. I think the Liberator was one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, not the Liberator.
The
We had
Super
one.
Fortress? The
No,
B-29?
No, I think that was a single tail. Sure. Hey, lower your. Thank you. Up periscope. Down periscope. Up periscope. Okay, so hollowed out. Build That's gotta go. Gotta go. That's gotta get cleaned up. Oh, we also gotta add the stripe to this.
The what?
Stripe?
What stripe?
The strip that I added down the side of the engine pod.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Didn't tell I could do that real quick.
Second here. Oh, I like the expanded one. Oh, you know what we could do too? We could bury a light bar.
Yeah.
An actual bar instead of an light. Okay. Now it's got... This thing's coming together, dude. Look at that. Got hatches that open up for landing gear. Cockpit opens up. Why is it so low on this one side?
I don't know, you did it. Oh, my.
Oh, there it is. Pinching it.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, look at that.
It's coming
Wait a
along
minute.
good.
Did it? Oh, no, okay. I just hit the wrong. Boom. Erasers. Ooh. I think I'm going to spiral the... Ought to look. Or what do you think of that for the intake grill? Yay or nay?
Bullshit. Oh, no, I like it. No, that actually looks way better than what you had.
Yeah?
Yeah, do that again. Yeah, do it on this side.
Also, I think I'm going to wire it up so that the engine flaps close when the cockpit closes.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good.
That will get rid of...
And I think you should have it close on, like, a very slow speed, if possible.
Fast as... Very slow is like ear... Just so we're clear!
No, alright, Wally. So you should make it to where it closes at that irritatingly slow speed, and then put a sensor in there and make it to where you can't turn the thrusters on until it's closed.
No, I could do it.
I know you.
As soon as you've like activated everything and you're closing the cockpit, and as soon as it seals up, you take off. Just boom! Holy shit! He's gone to plaid. Like I said, irritatingly slow.
No, not the cockpit. It's fast if you want. I'm talking about the flaps on top of the
The flaps?
thrust. Yeah, on top of the thrust intakes. Is that not what I said?
You just said make the thing irritatingly slow. You didn't specify the flaps. Doable.
Yeah, make the flaps like...
Oh, crap, I fell.
Yeah, make the
Access
flaps
that.
irritatingly slow. And, you know, put a sensor in there on the farthest end. Like a 1-block sensor, so you cannot turn the thrusters on until it is closed.
I mean, I could do it. I could also make it so that the engines wouldn't trim or any of that until they were closed. Because this entire craft's propulsion system is interesting. Goes, hey, Spaceballs reference.
Wait, what was the Spaceballs reference?
Holy shit, they've gone to plaid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just like when this thing just takes off. Yeah, I could make it so that nothing will trim or work at all.
Yeah, do it.
I could actually set it up so that, oh, dude, that would eliminate a switch.
What?
Turn on the rotational thrusters. So turn on the jet turbine when everything seals up.
Oh.
So, like, that won't turn on until it seals up. So exactly what you wanted, however, make it so that it automatically comes on when the cockpit seals. Because, I mean, it's button trimmed, right? Dude, it still takes off!
That is impressive.
It still takes off! I mean...
Damn, that is cool. I mean, it's a lot of lag on my end.
Is it?
But
damn, they were designed to be, it was designed to be a racer. I don't know if it'll race by the time this is over. But it's going to be a really cool personal aircraft. That's for sure. I don't know if it'll ever see its racing glory days, Buff. But it will be. Well, I mean, we're building it to race, but I just don't know if by the time we finish skinning it, it'll have the capacity to race. I mean, I hope it will. Don't get me wrong,
maybe.
But I think it's gonna be just a little bit too heavy. It's got a lot of medium weight blocks on there. Those wedges, every single wedge, I think there's more wedges on it than there are actual wood blocks. But every single wedge is a medium weight block, dude. Like, we're gonna have to lose weight somewhere. Does this thing currently have... Oh, dude, I don't even have the forward control hooked up right now. You know, we could almost have this thing flight ready in the next 10, 15 minutes. If I throw together
maybe
the flight, if I throw the flight control systems into it, I think we could at least test balance, dude. Honestly, yeah, actually, flight control systems are almost done in that respect. Let me... like this. Yeah, we totally need to add a way to get up on this thing without having to use lifts. This is why I wanted engine access. Okay, so that is also built. I have the sides fully. Catcher. Okay. Throwing in 2 cheek engines again, just because. Buff, it's flight test ready. We just gotta weld a fugly balancer to it.
Do it back here on this side where there's not a tail fanny thingy.
Within the tail finny thingies. Oh, that's right. We won't. Oh, dude, actually, check that. Let's install the balancers.
What?
The balancers. I left room for them to be installed in the front engine bays. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's take a look at the balancer and figure out what attaches. Okay. So here's a question, Buff. Do you want to see a suspension in this front grille or a wood block?
I don't care.
Weld that right there. Side corner.
Suspension.
Yep. Kind of a compact engine bay, but actually, dude, that looks really cool. Super cool. Uh-oh. Install the grate. Would you bring up the other suspension system? Okay, leave that. I'll leave that on a platform real quick. Bring that closer to me. Uh-oh. There's a wood block missing out of up inside here. So kind as to come in and install it.
Can you lower your lift?
Yes.
Raise your lift.
See it missing on the inside edge there. Right almost at your feet. Nope, nope, nope. Not that far. In this bay.
Yep.
In the inside wall next to the cab. Yes. Okay. Dude, it's got its stabilizers permanently installed now. It's got lateral controls. Dude, it's flight test ready for hover.
Okay. I think it's still a little front heavy, but
No, it's the engine's not turned on. Like a dummy, I forgot to turn the engine on. And wire it to the seat. Totally forgot to do that. No, don't worry. The lightning was not a problem. I just didn't want to like super thruster it. Because I mean, if I want to super thrust it, it'll take off.
oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay, Wally. Landing gear?
Do I have the landing gear attached? I don't have the landing gear attached. Whoa! The rocket engines just like took off at a high speed and collided with the outside wall. That was different. Okay. Let me hook the landing gear up. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Flight test. So 4 activates that, shuts everything down. 5 is my rotation, but I don't need to worry about that. Turn on my thrusters. Angle the suckers down. Take off. Nice, easy, stable, controlling flight. Let's see if I can balance it.
Landing gear?
I, oofed. I did not attach, yeah, it helps when you actually finish wiring and hook up your stabilization sensor. So I could list myself to the right, but I couldn't list myself back over to the left. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So leftward stabilization, rightward stabilization. Oh, dude, they only stabilize so far. It only stabilizes itself so far. Okay, weird. It'll be something to look into here in a bit. All right, then.
Wally, landing gear.
Yep. I'm just making sure that it's flight stable-ish. All right. There it is.
Oh my god, that thing looks so cool from down here.
It's flight pattern, man. And you ready?
Wally, this looks like one of the bad guys from Galacta.
That is exactly what Interesting said earlier. Come on. Hold her down. Backing around.
Well, it's a good hovercraft.
Right now, she should be able to fly.
Maybe if you weren't fighting the nose.
Well, it's a little unbalanced anyway, because it's only got one tail.
Man, you're off.
And it doesn't exactly steer.
Oh, hey, there you are. I see a thruster in the back.
Doesn't exactly steer. So, I mean, I gotta steer it backwards now. Isn't the end of the world. Makes things a little difficult, but...
Okay,
so, I think we might just have to make the steering more responsive. Every steering system right now is using light blocks, except for the side-to-side is using light steering blocks. Alright, I'm going to try and land it. Oh boy. I cut the thrust a little bit too extremely. Oh, dude, look at this thing! Oh, this is cool. This is cool.
Did you actually go into jet mode, or?
No. Oh, I tried. In the very beginning, I tried. Jet mode needs some extra kit before it'll work.
Mm-hmm.
But as a hover...
As a VTOL.
The VTOL system seems to be working quite well. Also, the VTOL...
Landing gear, Wally.
I know. Well, let's test it. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't want to... It doesn't quite want to behave right. I want to get in and actually change out the... I want to change the stabilizer blocks to heavies.
Wally, rotate the thing.
Hang on. I'm pretty happy with that.
Wally,
Flight
get
test.
in the seat and press the button for the thing.
Hold on. I'm frickin' changing out the weight of the blocks. Oh my god. That thing.
Yes.
That's where you want to put the jump seat?
Yes.
Really? That's where you want to put the jump seat? That's dumb.
Yes.
That's dumb.
Why is it dumb?
Fact of the matter is
So
it
far up
works.
I know.
Jesus, that's stupid. Alright. So, while we're landed now, take a moment and stiffen the reaction, because it's only on 30 degrees right now. I want to get up to 45. 45 degrees of angle change every time sensor activates. This is exactly why I wanted to be able to access this stuff. All right. Flight test. I think it'll work a lot better too once it has its additional downward thrusters. Once it has its additional downward thrusters, I think it'll work a lot better as well.
Okay.
You gonna stay on that?
No.
Why not?
I'm gonna leave.
You aren't even gonna say goodbye. You aren't even gonna see if
I've been trying
flight
to.
changes work. I think the stabilizers don't want to allow it to turn.
Does the position of the landing gear affect this flight?
No, not really. Stabilizers don't want to allow it to turn. Oh boy. Kind of just Jurassic Parked it. But like a boss in VTOL mode, it unhooks itself. So, yeah. want to turn. I think it's got one too many stabilizers. Actually, when it starts driving, it turns well-ish. So in VTOL mode, it's super stable, but in forward flight mode, we're getting some lag. Not sure why we're getting some lag. But here goes. We're going to see if we can land it. And if we can land it, we're going to call it a day. Look at that landing. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why. So it started getting laggy because it crashed, and inevitably, of course, one of the hatches is stuck shut. So we might have to do something about reducing it. But lag has gone away once it's landed, and it's good to go. So once we get the 4 auxiliary downward thrusters going, ultimately in VTOL mode, this thing is going to have a whopping total of 8 thrusters pointing down. So
good God, are you serious?
Yes. Right now it's only got 4, and they're they're on a rotational thrust. But once we get the other
one on each
thrusters
corner,
engaged, we're going to be able to use this thing a lot more viably. So that's cool. It's looking good so far. I mean, the front intakes look clean. Blows up the cockpit, and the whole image it presents is actually looking
way
pretty clean.
better than my, just mocked up back end.
Yeah, the front end is looking good. The back end is coming along. Obviously, we need to do some work on tail section. Whether or not we...
Again, it's preliminary design.
Come up with something for tail section here. But I like it. The landing gear deploys and looks good when it's stowed.
Yeah, that was a good job on that, Wally.
The hatches are clean. The landing gear actually functions and manages to keep it, upright. All I need to do is switch controls over so that in VTOL mode, because it's remarkably stable.
Wally, in that case, we will have made a successful one-man flyer by Buff and Wally instead of a team
two-man. Yeah, that's kind of a rare thing. So,
no, not a rare thing. Like, this is a first.
It's also the first. It's the first time we've used a stabilizer system as well. I wonder if the stabilizer system can be softer by varying the cushion of the suspension. Will it make the whole stabilization softer? Can I actually access the back suspension? No, I cannot. That is a problem. Dang it. In a build where I was happy that I could access everything.
Yeah, it does.
Can't access that.
DJ.
Rick's car from Rick and Morty. Victory! Get riggedy wrecked. Buff, we're so totally going to have to build an aerial fly course for this thing.
Oh, we could.
Just to see if it can do it, so. Alright, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us today. Stream-wise, anyway. hopefully you guys will join us next Tuesday. We will debate over the weekend if we want to maybe do a special stream or something of that nature. And we'll go from there. Yeah. Guys, this build is coming along. I'm happy to say it's coming right along. So from all of us here at the Misadventures of Buff and Wally, thanks so much for watching. It's been our pleasure to entertain you, and we'll catch you guys after a while. If you want to hang out in Discord after the stream, I will be there. Buff's got to head out, but Wally will definitely be there. So
it's not that I have to, it's that I'm going to pass out the second my head goes parallel with the ground.
All right. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Or to you special ones, good morning.